What's going on, nieces and nephews? It's your boy, Uncle Ion Zaddy, whichever one you feel comfortable calling me. And look, NBA 2K26 MyTEAM Season 6 is here. And in this video, I'm going to cover the whole gauntlet. We're going to cover everything. I have been waiting to get all of my ish together so that I can cover the video so I can make this video for y'all and we could cover it the right way. I wanted to see if we was going to get an Easter festival or a festival of some type of event over the weekend. They gave us that. I wanted to see what the drop was going to look like for Friday. They gave us that. So now that we have everything, let's just run through it. We're going to be talking about the Season 6 rewards, the Power Festival, 100 OVR Shaq, Rui Hachimura, and so much more. So thank y'all for tuning in. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, do what your uncle told you to do before I take my shoe off. Like and subscribe. For real, come on now. Getting from the muscle, I'm putting in work. Help me help the boy out. Let's go over it. And look, this channel right here, y'all already know the content that I create is strictly for my team. You want my player stuff, go holler at my player. I got people in the camp. I'm going to do a role content for my player, my career stuff. That's not what I play. I don't play nothing. I purchased the game early and play my team from day one. That's what I do. So that's the content that I come to provide for y'all because that's what I love. I have a passion for the game. Let's talk about Level 1, Pink Diamond, Ja Morant. Because listen, I know I got him in my camp in the gang and the on-ball bandits, you bastards, those guys. I have members of my brodies that love small guards. This gonna be their guy. And he's evolvable. And I think this is going to be great, not just for the guys who love small guards, for the guys who are just coming over from the mile player side, who don't really have a team to put together yet. He's going to be great. And for the no money spent guys, he's going to be amazing. He's going to be a crash dummy. He's going to get to the bucket and slash with the best of them. This year, Ja Morant dribble sigs and Ja Morant sigs in general are some of the best sigs in the game. So this is, that's a dub for sure. Level 10, we have Galaxy Opel, Dylan Brooks. Listen, Dylan Brooks, if you need a backup big, or if you're just coming to the game and you need, a backup wing, or you just coming to the game and you need a starting two that can get the job done, who's a lock, and who's got a crazy three ball and can defend the best of them, it's going to be this guy. He's pesky, he's aggravating, he's tenacious, he's all those things. He's a herb, he's all those things, but he's a great hooper. He's going to be great for you. Level 20, Dark Matter, Richard Jefferson. Keeping it up. Let's keep it a bean about Richard Jefferson. His driving dunk, his slashing, he's going to be an aerial wizard. You know what? An aerial wizard commander. He's going to be another crash dummy. The question is going to be his sigs and his jumper. We know he's going to slash with the best of them. We know he's going to get to the bucket. He's going to be a high flyer. Those sigs and a good jumper are going to give him the ability to create shots for others and get his own when he can't get to the bucket. And that's going to make the world of a difference. If they give him good sigs, if they give him a good jumper and good sigs, let's talk about last year. If they give him Xavier McDaniels treatment, remember the free Opal Xavier McDaniels? If they give him that treatment, this card's going to be dope. A lot of y'all who need a slashing playmaking two guard, it's going to be him. A lot of y'all who want to cover that off the bench and get rid of your Opals, it's going to be him. If they make the move and give him the Xavier McDaniels treatment like from last year. Level 28, Dark Matter, Coach Mike D'Antoni. Coach card. We already know what this is. For those of y'all who are going to be dumb enough to really run Oliver, you probably going to need him because it's going to increase speed with ball and stamina. Because this is the 7-second architect, 7-second offense engineer. He's going to also up that three ball. He's going to be one of the best coaches in the game, if not the best coach on the game. I know that I'm reaching when I say it, but maybe they could give him some defenses increases too, and then he will be the best coach in the game, especially offensively. Look, offensively, you're going to get great player movement off the ball, great cuts, great screen and rolls, great pin downs. You're going to get all of that from him. So even if you don't set up your playbook, you're going to get all of that from him. So that's definitely a dub. Level 30, Dark Matter, Dennis Rodman. I feel like Denny get a lot of hate, bro. I do. Last year, I had his amethyst from the beginning of the game, and I pretty much had him throughout the year. And if you know how to play with him, he's great. And at this late in the game, his Dark Matter, they should have adjusted his jumper, and at least, even if it's still his own jumper with his own base, they put it on very quick, it's going to be serviceable. Here's what we do know. He's locking his shot. He's a cone. And he putting everything down. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. And he's going to get mad boards, especially from the small forward position. So if you've already got a great rebounding team, you throw him out there with some great bigs that can get them boards. And it's another thing. We just got to see what those 6 and those jumpers look like. Level 35, 100 overall, Lisa Leslie, I'm giving it no energy. Nobody's going to play with it. Unless you just that broke. Keeping it being. But the level 40 Shaquille O'Neal, we going to stop and talk about Shaq for a minute. Anybody who had his 100 overall radioactive last year knows what this card is getting ready to get into. They know what this card is getting ready to get into. This is the same thing with 100 overall Magic Johnson. If they give him anybody's jumper but his own, he's going to be on demon time. Wemby, stopper, all that. Porzingis, masher, all that. And his ability to dribble into a pull-up jumper and hit the corner and top of the R3 is going to be crazy. So this is such a dub because when you really look at it from high level, Shaq is a pack seller. So the fact that they're even giving Shaq away for free, what up, baby? Stinky in the building. The fact that they're even giving him away for free is it's tough. He's possibly finna be, you want to get on the camera, honey? Come on. He's possibly gonna be the greatest level 40 of all time. Shaq gonna feed families, you heard? Shaq gonna feed families. That's Ava Marie. Shaq gonna feed families, you heard? He gonna feed mine. Cause if you wager me, Shaq coming. And anybody in this community who knows me, especially my Facebook brothers, to tell you, he'll be home by Sunday at the latest. Yeah. With no level skips, he'll be home on Sunday by the latest. My wife will tell y'all. My wife will tell y'all. Y'all know that's my best friend. My best friend will tell y'all. He gonna be home by. She know he gonna be home by level 40. So she finna go to her mama house. She finna run errands. She finna go do all the stuff that might aggravate me all year. Except it ain't gonna aggravate me this weekend because Shaq's got to be home. And I got to have those legend badges. And if there's a new domination, which they have to give us a domination, it has to drop. And that domination needs to be completed by Sunday evening before supper. I ain't playing no games. I get up. On-ball bandits, you bastards. They don't call. We ain't the game for no reason. It's going to get done. I'm an old head aunt. Remember, I'm all about my accolades. And I'm all about my agendas and making sure that I get my things completed. Right? That's just a part of me being old. But there would be no 2K without me. I've been playing this game for 20 plus years. There'd be no 2K without guys like us. I'm not too old to play whatsoever. There's so much, listen, and I'm a old, you know what I'm saying, with a bag or two, Santa Claus size. So there's so much more things that I could be doing, but I game with my kids. You know, my wife is a gamer, so for me, this is a beautiful thing. This is a great opportunity to do something great and have a great week and have a great squad early out of the game. These rewards are amazing. Getting them as soon as you can allows you to really take advantage of them. I get the Hall of Fame pass. The Hoff pass looks great. We got Dark Matter, Rui Hachimura, anybody and he's not shooting guard eligible. That's a L, but at the end of the day, it's all good. Everybody knows what his card gets into. He's got one of the best jumpers in the game. It's so good you may not be able to control it. The season 6 Pro Pass pack with those 5 legend badges and shoes, with the legend badges, the shoes and stuff like that is great. The Michael Jackson yee-hee outfit is going to be great for us to change into when we run around in the park. The level 8 hockey jersey look is going to be dope, and the level 6 book bag look like it's going to be dope. Shaq is Shaq. But you already know I'm getting the Hall of Fame pass. I need them level skips so that way I can move through even quickly and burn up them XP coins, and plus the 15,000 MC and VC on my account is always an amazing thing. So, you know, look, the rewards look beefy. You gotta love them. They look beefy. You know what I mean? This is a MyTEAM channel, so I'm not going over the rest of that stuff. This is a MyTEAM channel. I appreciate the love if you pulled up on me, but I play my team. I don't play my play. I'm a grown man. I play my team. That's just my opinion. Let's go over. I want to get into the festival before we get into the drop. Look, the festival, you can tell it's going to be a short one. There's not a whole lot here. I want to talk about the headliners and the headliners only. Dr. J is a must-have, but he's not going to be obtainable. He isn't going to be obtainable, and that's okay. You know, they're probably going to make him 25 to maybe as much as 40 100 pieces to get him because it's Dr. J. Anybody who plays this game knows what Dr. J is. I had all of the Dr. J's last year, including the GOAT. I ran Dr. J all year long and put a hurting on people. Put a hurting on you with Dr. J because I ran Dr. J all year long. I got lucky enough with my pack luck to have him all year long. His Pink Diamond, his Invincible, his Dark Matter, and his GOAT card. We all had his GOAT card, but look, I played with Dr. J all year long. This Dr. J is shooting guard eligible. He's going to be an animal. He's going to be a demon. Dr. J going to be able to feed families too if you can acquire him. You know what I mean? Alfred Shangoon, the Thompson twins look crazy as Dark Matters. I think it'd be a great idea. I just want to throw a concept out there, 2K. Man, get them a dynamic duo and let them boys ball. The Pink Diamonds, you know, I don't know what's really going on. I'm a top grinder again. I have Dark Matter, Blake Griffin, so I don't really know what this Pink Diamond is going to do. But maybe for me, a salary cap, giving me the opportunity to play with him in salary cap and still have cap space could possibly be a thing. Other than that, I don't need him. I have his Dark Matter. Hey, babe. DeJounte Murray, Steve Novak. Those guys are also going to be good for the game. For those of you guys who are, because everybody's got their mode. For those of you guys who are salary cap enthusiasts, man, those cards are going to be great. If you're just not starting the game, coming over from my play or my career, these are great cards for you to add if you don't have pieces. I'm not giving Cameron Thompson any energy. He just got waived anyway, so he gets no energy from me. Chris Anderson. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? Chris Anderson's going to be great. Look, depending on what his jumper and his SIGs look like, keep it in mind that in real life, he didn't have much of a jumper anyway. He's going to be your high flyer, alley catching, shot blocking, phenomenal homie, and he's going to be faster than most bigs up and down the court if they make him true to play. He always gets a good card, too. It's not the best card. It's just not the worst card. Michael Jordan. The Opal Michael Jordan is just, I'm not understanding where we're going with this content as far as the pace is concerned. We've got two Dark Matters, a Pink Diamond, and now we've got an Opal, but we have two different Dark Matter Michael Jordans. And if his jumper's not on very quick and it's his jumper like it's going to be, this is a new conversation. I'm not going to give it a little bit of energy. Don't believe the hype. I mean, unless you're just a Jordan fan. I'm a Jordan fan. I have his Dark Matter. I got over 400 games with him. That's me, though. I already have his Dark Matter, so what would I go for his Opal for? Just waste my time. Andre Karlenko is going to be a lot, and we know he's going to be a lot. He's a top 5 shooting guard in the game. He's going to have his weaknesses. He's not going to be the greatest slasher or playmaker, and his ability to dribble into his own shot is not going to really be there. But as far as his catch and shoot, had his Pink Diamond, just recently took him off my squad. He's a lock, great jumper. He's a great shooter, and he's going to defensively be long, lanky, and slanky over the court, and he's going to give it hell. Great card. Derrick Rose, 100 overall. He's going to be fun. In showdown and in the comp community, in the leagues, we'll have to see how his size fares in the game. But as far as him just being a fun card, or if you're an offline grinder, or if you're just one of these guys that really get to it with a small guard, he's going to be the best small guard in the game. We got to see what that jumper looks like, because normally his jumper is keep it in the beam. We got to see what that jumper look like. I think the hardest part for me is that most of the cards that everybody's going to want in this festival, like there's nobody I'm going to want more than Dr. J. And if I wasn't a grown man with a family responsibilities and I didn't have self-control, tomorrow I'd crash out to get Dr. J. I mean, I'm not going to, but I would. I only think I want for two, because I give 2K their flowers. I'm quick to take them when they need to be recouped too. Man, make these players attainable, bro, and make it where we can get to these guys, man, so that we could really show up and show out for y'all, or even so we could spend our money. If y'all just change the pack odds a little bit, maybe we spend the money. Alfred Shangoon, his foot speed's gonna be impeccable. His ability to move in the half court, make plays for other, and his pull-up jumper is gonna be impeccable. And he's gonna be a beast somewhat on the boards, but he's gonna be a great playmaking big. All in all, for a small festival that's only going to run for maybe a week at best, this is great content. Availability and accessibility is going to be the question around these cards, no matter how you spin it. And I'm just tired of talking about that, but it's a thing. We're getting into it. Let's get into the Power Awakening drop tomorrow. Y'all already know me and Drizzy will be on first thing in the morning creating the content to let y'all know what it is with the dribble SIGs and with some of the strategies and how you should go about obtaining some of these cards. And look, and we're going to both always start with what your team needs. If you don't need it, don't forget it. G. Young Lee, Terrence Ross, Jaime Vasquez, Jonathan Kuminga, Jalen Duran, Sean Marion, who's not shooting guard eligible, like shooting guard eligible. WTF, bro? What? This late in the game, and Sean Marion's not shooting guard eligible. He's gonna be one of the best guards. He's gonna be one of the best cards in this drop, if not. I mean, he is one of the best cards in this drop, but at this late in the game, normally his dark matter 100 overall and above, his invincible for the Olympics, these guys are always shooting guard eligible, and he becomes, with that jumper, he becomes the best shooting guard in the game. So the fact that he's not shooting guard eligible, and just a few festivals ago, we had his opal that also wasn't shooting guard eligible, is crazy work. For those of you who are not going to be able to go out and get Derrick Rose, Gary Payton's going to be a great consolation prize. Bogdanovic is going to be awesome as an opal. You're going to be really able to get it done. Shaden Sharp, I'm not going to give him no energy because it's just not going to be that good. Russell Westbrook, I'm not going to give any energy because what do we need with the opal when they just gave us a dark matter one who's crazy and we all got him as level 40 2 seasons ago and he's still relevant today. So he's going to be a buyout for like 40K, 50K, 100K. Anybody who pays 100 for opal Westbrook tomorrow, you're an idiot. I'm a Heat fan, so I'm probably going to just add the Jamie Jaquez card simply because of that, because I'm a diehard Heat fan and he's a Heat player. It's a couple of homies in the gang that I know were been crazy waiting on Yi Jin Lin. I'm going to tell you where they're going to be heartbroken is that it's power forward center instead of power forward small forward. The wait this late in the game and give it to him is bananas. I called it. I want to talk about these hundreds, but for what? They're not obtainable. I'm running dark matter point guard James Harden right now. I'm literally averaging, I keep my stats, I keep my stuff up to date. I'm averaging 17-7 with him in Showdown and in the leagues and in my competition. I'm averaging 17-7 with him. He's an amazing card. There's nothing that I would love more tomorrow than to be able to go out and upgrade my team without taking the risk of adding a new player by being able to create some redundancy here. Just get this 100 overall James Harden that I know how to play with within the confines of my team right now and he be that much better because I bet you he's going to be that much better of a defender if nothing else. Unobtainable, won't see him, and I don't have 15 million MT, so it's out of the question. Giannis Antetokounmpo, that's small forward eligible. He's gonna now. We should see an adjustment in his jumper tomorrow, and his jumper on his dark matter is not bad. But now I believe we should see an elite jumper. It's still not going to be consistent because his jumpers never are. But we should see a much better jumper and some much better assists. You're not going to be able to get him 20 million. Jimmy Butler, I'm a Heat fan. You know that I want him. He's probably going to be point guard eligible as well. At the top of tomorrow, he'd be 10 million. I'm not going to be able to get him. So as amazing as I think these cards are, one, this drop is kind of mid because outside of the headliners, the rest of the drop is ass. And let's be fair, I'm being partial because the rest of the drop is ass simply because the festival is, simply because they loaded up season 6 and the beginning of season 6 looks so much more promising and actually obtainable. We have a path to the season 6 rewards and we don't really have one because there's no RNG in the season 6 rewards. So all in all, we got a lot coming, and all in all, I said a mouthful today. But between festival, tomorrow's drop, and the start of season 6, it looks fresh. They are hitting us with festival after festival after festival. It's grind after grind after grind, and the fatigue is certainly setting in. At some particular point, you're going to have to determine which festival you want to sit out of, because remember, the playoffs is right around the corner too. I'm excited about Rui Hachimura. I'm excited about Richard Jefferson. I'm excited about Shaq. I'm excited about my legend badges. And, I want to see what the festivals might have to offer. But for me, it's going to be the same thing. I'm going to spend my NT to go add to my team what I feel like I need as the pad market is down, as the auction house is down. And then I'm going to grind the event and see whatever I can get. And it's probably going to be the same strategy. The dark matter pack and the legend badges. And then whatever opals that are going to be available that are going to be good and worth it to my team. And I don't see any. So I even have a much more clear path of what to do with my 100 overall pieces. With that being said, it's your boy Uncle Ion Zaddy. My handle on Xbox is Ion Zaddy. If you have not liked and subscribed to my page, do so. This is a MyTEAM page. I am the founder of the On Ball Bandits. Gang On Ball Bandits, you bastards. We are here. We are in the building. Our tournament is going well. Get at me if you want to be involved in the tournament. If you like to play in our upcoming tournament, which is going to be the playoff tournament, it's going crazy. Check our highlights. It's amazing. It's bananas. Nothing but good vibes and a good aura over here. It's your boy Ion, and I'm signing out. I'm going to thank y'all for pulling up. Like and subscribe. Y'all know what it is.